What's up, guys? This is Hunter again from Precision Retrofits, and today we have this 2017 Super Duty, and we're going to be showing you how we remove the headlights and the grille on it so that we can, we're going to be painting this grille, we're going to be painting the headlights, doing a little bit extra stuff to it, and then putting them back on, and we'll kind of take you through the whole process. But we're actually doing a lot more stuff to this truck, and we'll kind of video that as well and kind of document it, how we go through each process and doing what we're doing to it. So first, obviously, you want to start by lifting your hood, and you'll have this cover right here that we got to take off first. It's got all these tiny rivets here, so you can start by taking your trim removal tool and pop all those up. Watch me struggle on it. Alright, so once you get done removing your 13 separate push rivets, you should then be able to just gently pull this off, put it to the side, and then this grill will have a few bolts on the bottom here. We already removed a couple of them, so we just got 2 left to remove. But just these ones along the top here you'll remove. Once you got those removed, you should be able to pull the grill away slightly. You do got to put some force on it because there's some push clips right here on both sides. But don't pull too much because we got to use a flat head down here in order to push those clips out. So just gently pull away from the truck. Like so. And then there's these metal clips that you can kind of see at the very bottom there. What we got to do is take our flathead, take a long flathead, and then you just need to go down inside and push down on the metal clip like so. Can you see that? Once you push that, you can pull at the same time. There's also some clips over here that we can grab. See these clips right here? You just need to push down on the inside of them. Once you get those pushed out, the grill should be pretty much free. We got one more clip over here. And there's that. And then if your truck has the front camera with the washer assembly, you'll need to undo this as well. If you don't have front camera, you shouldn't have to worry about this. But there's this little black clip right here. You just barely lift off, and that should come off. Don't lose your clip. A little bit of washer fluid will come out, and then you have your camera right here. Just push that pin in, just like that, and your grill's free. All right, so then once you get the grill out, you're ready to take the headlights out. There's 4 bolts that hold the headlight in, and one little push clip back here. So you got a bolt up top here, right next to the adjustment tab, and then you have 2 bolts on the inside here, 2 screws right in those little pockets, and then there's one kind of sneaky bolt that's down on the very far corner here. You've got to pull this black liner away, and then you can see it right there on the corner. And we'll just go ahead and pull those out. And I will say, if you're doing this on a F350 or F450 dually, it's a little bit harder to get this bottom one out here because the fender flares are a little bit bigger, so they come down a little bit more and kind of block your way between the bumper and the fender flare. This luckily is not a dually, so we don't have to deal with that. It does have fender flares, however, but they're not too far down. So just a heads up, if you do have a dually, you will probably have a little bit tougher of a time getting it out if the bumper's closer to the fender. And the way to do that, you probably just need to get a hand ratchet and a short 10mm. I did forget to mention these are all 10mm bolts as well as the grill bolts. But just get a skinny ratchet, and then you should be able to fit it underneath there and get it out. But pull this one out. So the way that you kind of want to do this is you need to pull on this back corner here, because there is a little metal push clip rivet back there that you got to get out. So it's kind of like that. Then make sure you clear this fender here so you don't scratch up your light too much. Just go down, and then you should be able to pull it out just like that. Then your plug right here, just push your clip down, pull out, and your headlight's free. Then just repeat on the other side, and both your headlights should be out. Alright, so now that we got our headlights and grill out, we're actually going to be taking them apart, painting them. The grill is going to be, it's going to have some black mesh part on the inside. And the outside is going to be that white platinum to match the truck, and this top and bottom bars will be white platinum as well. The headlights, we'll take those apart, and they're going to be a combination of black and white, and they're going to have some color changing boards in them as well, some switchback strips in them, and we'll get those sealed up and then show you how we put them back on the truck as well, and then take a look at it from there. Alright, so we got our light plug back in. There's this rubber kind of shield on the bottom that you need to kind of move out of the way, and then on the top here, once you get the bottom, sit the bottom in first, you should be able to get the top in, and then move it over so that there's this tab on the outside right here, the metal tab that goes into that bracket, and then you should just, and it'll pop in just like it popped back out. So we'll go ahead, get the wires that we have installed and ran, and then we'll throw our bolts in and then throw the grill in. So then go ahead and throw your 10mm bolts back in. Remember, you got one on top, two on the inside, and then one on the outside by the fender. And then the one on the outside that's somewhat tricky to get to. Pull this down. And then we'll go ahead and repeat the same process on the other side. Alright, now that we got our headlights all in, we can go ahead and snap the grill into place. Also, another important thing that you might want to do is test the headlights, make sure everything works before you get everything buttoned up. So we'll just turn those on real fast.
It's pretty sick.
Alright, so now that we got that all working, we'll go ahead and snap the grill in. So we got our grill, obviously freshly painted. Once you got the headlights in, you can now throw your grill in. Don't forget about your camera and your washer connections in here. That should just slide back on. Once you get those connected, you can move your grill into place and snap the bottom and side pieces in. and then throw your top bolts in. Once you got all your bolts in, you can then go ahead and throw your top cover piece back on. And throw this back under. And then throw all your push rivets back in. So we got everything back on. We got our headlights in, we got our grill on, we got this piece put back on, and then once you have all that done, you're good to go. And then these lights have color changing in them. They have a color changing feature in them, which will show you kind of how they work and what you can do with them. So we'll go ahead and show you how those work as well. Like I said, these lights have color changing C-bar in them. We installed that, and it's Bluetooth controlled. So it's a Morimoto ribbon that we put in to replace it. And so what we'll do is we'll pair our controller to our phone. Wait for it to pair. So then once it's paired, you can go ahead and change your lights whatever color you want. They also have a switchback feature in them as well. So I'll turn on the parking lights to kind of show how that works. So as you saw when I opened the door, the reflector turned on, changed to white. If you hit the lock button, everything will blink in here, and then it'll go back to whatever you had. So, and it goes back to whatever you had it on. So, and these will be on all day when you're driving, and then these come on at nighttime when your parking lights come on or when your headlights come on. So it's just a kind of a neat feature that we threw on these lights. And they look pretty sweet. So again, if you're interested in your lights looking like this, you want the color changing, you want just the paint, you want your grill painted, you want your emblem painted, whatever it may be, we can get it done for you. So if you're interested, like I said, check out our website, precisionretrofits.com. Check out our Instagram, Precision Retrofits, and make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll keep posting more videos for you. Thanks for watching.